First of all, thanks for being here in my YouTube channel. So friends, in this video on the box arrangement final part, so I will be solving you some of the box puzzle, right? So after watching this video, I will tell you where to practice. But before watching this video, you have to remember one thing. I have already posted 9 videos on box arrangement. So why? Because this box arrangement comes in the topic called the seating arrangement in the reasoning session. In the recent competitive exams, you can able to see this seating arrangement puzzle, that is on the box puzzle alone, you can able to see for 5 marks. In most of the recent competitive exams, they are asking this box puzzle for a 5 marks. So that's the reason I have already posted 9 videos on my YouTube channel. I will show you the playlist here. Right? Do not forget to watch all the 9 videos starting from the basics till the medium level. And this will be the final part of the box arrangement. So here I will be solving you 5 to 6 sets. So students, those who have asked me a doubt, and in all the 9 videos I have seen the comment section, students, those who want me to solve the question, I have taken all the question. So I will be solving here in the final part of the video, right? So after watching this final part, next your work is to practice, right? So I have given 15 practice set, that is 15 set of box arrangement puzzle as a practice. So this will be live on August 5. So from August 5 you can able to write this practice set only on the box puzzle. Okay. So only box puzzle, a separate test I have been given. So go to my mobile application or a website in the reasoning ability session. Now you can able to see a new test called box puzzle. So there you can able to write the test. So 15 sets I have given. So do not forget to write the test, right? So once you keep on practicing like this, and next video will be phasing inside and outside. So after teaching 10 or 15 sets on phasing inside and outside, I will be giving you a practice sets. So if you do so, then seating arrangement topic will be very simple and very easy, right? So now let me move on to the sets on this final part of the box puzzle. So here is the first set on this box puzzle. So 9 boxes O to W are kept one above another in a single stack, but not necessarily in the same order. So totally how many boxes are there? 9 boxes. So what about the first point? So box R is kept 2 boxes above box Q. So above box Q, 2 boxes where it is box R. So let me fix Q somewhere, right? So Q here, right? So above Q, 2 boxes, 1 and 2. So this will be box R. So next point, 3 boxes are kept between R and U. So between R and U, there is a gap of 3, right? So either it can be top or else it can be at the bottom, right? So what you can do is, we can go with 2 possible diagram, 1, 2, 3, right? So between R and U, right? R and U. Yes, there are 3 boxes kept between R and U. So between R and U, there is a gap of 3. Or else there is another possible diagram that you can draw like this. R and Q here. So R1, 2, 3. So this will be U. So friends, understood or not, right? So this will be one possible diagram. This will be another possible diagram. In both the possible diagram, where you can able to see between R and U, there is a gap of 3. So between R and U, there is a gap of 3. So 3 boxes are kept between R and U, which is kept 2 boxes away from box O. So which represents the box U, right? So box O and the box U, there is a gap of 2 boxes. So box O and box U, there is a gap of 2 boxes. So this will be the place for box O, because box U is kept 2 boxes away from box O, one possible, or else 1 and 2, right? 2 boxes. Okay, so this can be box O. So box O and 2 boxes, right? So yes, box O and box U, there is a gap of which kept away 2 boxes away from box O. Okay, so what about the next point? Box S is kept below box Q. So below box Q is box S. So not immediately below, but below, right? So either it can be here, or it can be here, or else it can also be here. There are many chances. Let me keep that point aside and we can move on to the next point. 2 boxes are kept between box P and box T, which is kept immediately above Q. See, which is kept immediately above Q. So above Q will be T. So above Q is T. So above Q, and this will be T here. So now between T and P, there is a gap of 2 boxes. So definitely here there is no chance. So between T and P, right? So between T and P, there is a gap of 2 boxes. So similarly here, 1 and 2 not possible. So 1 and 2, this will be P. So between T and P, there is a gap of 2 boxes, and the box T is kept immediately above box Q. So immediately above box Q, right? How many? Totally there are 9 boxes. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yes. So any one will be the answer, but we missed one point, that box S is kept below Q, right? So here there is only one chance I can fix S here. But here we are getting two chances, right? Either S can be placed here or S can be placed here, but it should be below Q. Okay, what about the next point here? The number of boxes kept between V and S is same as the number of boxes kept above W. Okay, so V and S is kept as same as the boxes. Okay. So just see, we have to fix W first, right? And what they are saying is more than one boxes is kept above box W. So more than only one box, more than one box is kept above box W. Okay. So in this diagram, for example, if I fix W here, right? If I fix W here, because only two chances for W, here or here. If I fix W here, so above W there is a gap of 3 boxes. So between V and S also there should be gap of 3 boxes. So definitely it is not possible, right? Because I have to fix V, but there is no place for fixing V here. So this possible diagram, I think it's completely eliminated. So friends, understood or not, right? Look at the previous one point, that what they are saying is between the number of boxes kept between V and S is same as the number of boxes kept above W. So above W, if there are 5 boxes, then between V and S should also be having 5 boxes. But this possible diagram, I can't able to fix V and S. So here we know that below Q should be somewhere S. If I fix, for example, if I fix W here, so above W 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 boxes. So between V and S also there should be 5 boxes. So if I fix S here, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes. So friends, understood or not, right? So V and S, between V and S there is a gap of 5 boxes, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So similarly above W, how many boxes are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes, it is correct. So now I think that's it. We fixed the arrangement, right? So what about the last point? More than one boxes is kept above W. Yes, more than one boxes. Yeah, it can be 3 or 4, but above, more than one box should be above W. Yes. So that's it. So I think it's correct actually. This case is completely wrong. Only this case is correct. So answer will be P, V, R, T, Q, W, U, S and O. So this is the way you have to solve the box arrangement puzzle, right? No other way. But remember one thing, this in between, right? Those things are most important. 2 boxes are kept above Q. So between Q and S there is a gap of 2 boxes. There is a different meaning for both, right? So those things are important. So when you practice it, right? When you keep on practicing, this will be very simple. So finally this will be the answer for the first set of box puzzle. Here is the second set of box puzzle. So 8 boxes S to Z are kept one above another in a single stack from bottom to top in such a way that the lowermost numbered as 1 and the topmost as 8. So here in the previous question they have told like there are 9 boxes, but they didn't mention that which box is kept low or high. So there we didn't talk about the box numbers, but here the box numbers are important. Why? Because the lowermost box as number 1 and the topmost box will be number 8. So you have to write the number here. So 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. And that's the difference between previous question and in this question. In previous question we didn't write the numbers because they didn't talk about it, but here they are saying that the lowermost box is number 1 and the topmost is number 8. So definitely you have to write this, only then you will get a correct sort of the answers, right? So what about the first point? So first point is box W is kept 2 boxes above box Z. So box C, 2 boxes above will be W. So what we can do is we can draw a possible diagram. So let me fix box Z here. So box Z above 2 box will be box W. So 1 and 2. So this will be box W, right? So this will be box Z. So what about the next point? So 3 boxes are kept between box Z and box V. Okay, so 3 boxes are kept between box Z and box V. So I think we can go with 2 possible diagram. So why? Because W and Z here, right? So between Z and V there is a gap of 3 boxes. Okay, so I can draw possible diagram 1, 2 and 3, right? So this can be box V, one possible diagram, or else 1, 2 and 3. So this can be box V, yes or no, right? So between Z and V there is a gap of 3 boxes in the first case. So similarly in the second case, between Z and V there is a gap of 3 boxes, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. Okay, so what about the next point is box S is kept 3 boxes below box U. Okay, so which is kept just above box Y. So box Y immediately above will be box U, but between box U and box S 3 box gap, right? Okay, so box S is kept 3 box below box U. Okay, so what I can do here is box S kept 3 boxes below box U. So below box U 3 boxes, I can draw this possible diagram right here. So what I can do is Z, right? So this will be W and 1, 2 and this will be V, right? So first possible diagram. So now what is the problem is, okay, in this possible diagram, for example, if I fix U here, right? So okay, so box Y immediately it should be U, and then between U and S, right? So box S is kept 3 boxes below U, 3 boxes below U, 1, 2 and 3. So how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so what about the S? This box is fixed actually, so this possible diagram is fixed. Let me move on to the second possible diagram. So here U and Y. Okay, so U and Y below. Okay, so what I can do is 1, 2. So I can fix U. Okay, so I can fix U here because immediately above Y it should be U. So between U and S 1, 2, 3 and this should be S. Okay, so let it be, let it this be the one possible diagram and this be the another possible diagram. So when it's understood or not, right? So what that point is, box S is kept 3 boxes below U, right? So below U 3 box should be S. So below U 1, 2, 3 it should be S. So below U 1, 2, 3 it should be S. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so next another point is immediately above Y it should be U. Immediately above Y it should be U. We have 2 cases of diagram. So what about the remaining points? So the number of boxes kept between Y and T is equal to number of boxes between X and S. So Y and T, it should be equal between X and S. So Y, if I fix T here, between Y and T there should be only one gap. Between X and S there should be one gap. It is not possible. If I fix Y and T here, 1, 2, 3 boxes gap, X. No, I think I can't able to fix Y and T because Y and T gap, S and X gap both should be same. But here in this possible diagram, I think I can't able to fix Y and T. So let me move on to this diagram, right? Y and T, S and X. So Y here, if I fix, for example, if I fix Y and T here, 1, 2, 3, 3 gap. So S and X, there should be 3 gap, 1, 2 and 3. This must be X. That's it, I think so. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's it, friends. I think this will be the answer because no other possible diagrams that we have. S, W, T, Z and X. Just see here, between S and X there is a gap of 3. So similarly between Y and T there is a gap of 3. I think that's the arrangement has been fixed. What about, still we have one more point. Neither U nor W is kept adjacent to X. So adjacent to X, that is neighbor of X, should not be U or W. Yes, we don't have, right? X is at the bottom, so adjacent to X will be Z. Yes, it is correct. So this will be the answer for this arrangement question. Right? Easy or not? So drawing the cases is most important. Drawing the cases means possible diagram. So drawing the possible diagrams is most important, and be patient while solving these kinds of box arrangement. Don't be too fast. If you are too fast, there is more chances of making a mistake. So be slow, right? You can able to solve even some difficult question in 4 minutes, but you have to be little bit slow, reading each and every point. You should draw the possible diagram, possible cases. You don't think so that many students I have seen that they ask me to solve a question within 1 minute, 2 minute puzzle questions. You can't. It is not at all possible. So in 2015 or 2016 it is possible, but nowadays in this competitions, heavy competition, where you can't able to apply some shortcuts to solve a puzzle, a normal way, even it takes 4 minutes, be patient, you will surely get the answer. Okay, that is most important. So that's it, friends. So this will be the answer for the second set of box arrangement. So here is the third set of box puzzle, and one of the important puzzle too. Why? Because it is based upon a vacant one shelf will be vacant. So those kinds of questions are most important. So 6 boxes A to F are placed one above the other on 7 different shelves. So whereas the lowermost shelf is number 1 and the topmost will be number 7. So let me write the numbers first. So 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. But totally there are not 7 boxes. Totally there are only 6 boxes. So one shelf will be vacant. Right? Understood? Okay. So what about the first point? So one of the shelf is vacant. So out of this 7 shelf, one shelf will be vacant and all the remaining shelf will contain some boxes. Right? So what about the first point? So only 4 boxes are placed between A and box B, which is placed below box A. So the meaning here is, so between which is placed box below box A. Okay, so box B is placed below box A, which means that box A should be at the top, box B should be at the bottom, but between box A and box B there is a gap of 4 boxes. Okay, so what I can do is, first I can fix box, just listen carefully, A, right? Box A, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes, I can fix box B here. Just listen carefully how I am going to draw the possible diagram. Between box A and box B there is a gap of 4 boxes. We know that one shelf is vacant. So in this possible diagram I can keep the shelf number 1 is vacant. So friends, understood or not, right? So between box A and box B there is a gap of 4 boxes, right? But shelf 1 is vacant. I have kept like this in this possible diagram. Second possible diagram, so similarly A here, B here, any one shelf can be vacant. Between A and B there is a gap of 4 boxes. If there is 4 boxes here, one shelf will be vacant, or else if there are 4 boxes here, this shelf can be vacant. Any shelf can be vacant here, any one of the shelf can be vacant here, but between A and B definitely there will be gap of 4 boxes. So once understood. So they have drawn 2 possible diagrams. Let's see whether we are getting answer in any one of the possible diagrams. So what about the next point? Box C is placed 3 shelf below box A. So below box A, 1, 2, 3, right? So 1, 2, 3, and yes, this will be box, that is in this shelf 4, box C will be placed. Similarly 1, 2 and 3, so this will be C. So now box C is placed 3 shelf below box A. So 1, 2, 3, 3 shelf, similarly 3 shelf, right? So either any one of these shelf will be vacant. This in this possible diagram definitely I have fixed 1 as a vacant shelf. So next point is, box E is not placed adjacent to box C. Okay, so adjacent to box C is not box E, right? So these 2 places are not for box E. Similarly in this possible diagram, these 2 places is not for box E. So if I can't able to fix box E here, this is also vacant. In this possible diagram 1, I can fix box E here, 1 possible. But when we move on to this diagram, these 2 places are not for box E. So either I can fix box E here, or else I can fix box E here. So let me draw another possible diagram. So A, C, B and E. So friends, understood or not, right? So third possible diagram. So here in these 2 possible diagram, adjacent to C is not E. Okay, adjacent to C is not E. Okay. So what about the next point is, only one box is placed between box F and box E. So just listen here, there should be only one box between F and E. So here I have fixed FE here, I can't able to fix any of these places. If I fix F here, then it will be two gaps. So I think this complete possible diagram will be wrong. So now let me move on to this case, right? So between F and E there should be gap of 1. So here I can fix F and I can make this shelf as vacant. So if I make this shelf as vacant, between F and E there is a gap of one box. You should not count shelf here, they have told only boxes. So between F and E there is a gap of one box. So similarly I can fix F here and I can make this shelf number 3 as vacant. So between F and E there is a gap of one box, right? Okay, that's it. So only one letter is remaining, which is C. D is remaining, right? So I can fix D here, that's it, right? I have fixed all the boxes as well as one shelf is vacant. In case number 2 where fifth shelf is vacant, in case number 3 third shelf is vacant. Still one more point is remaining, box F is not placed above box D. So above box D it should not be F, but in the second case above D it's F, so it's wrong actually. So above D, yes, this one will be the correct one. So we can say that the third case is correct. So A, D, F, C, empty shelf, vacant shelf, and then E and B. So this will be the answer for the question. See how slowly I have solved, right? So this is the thing that you also need to follow, right? Don't be too fast, or even fast is not at all needed here. Be slow, right? Be patient, and if you slowly read and go with the possible cases, definitely you can able to solve in 3 minutes. Practice is important. Do not forget to practice, right? So after watching all the videos, 10 videos, don't forget to practice this, right? So this is the way you have to solve the question, like if it has a empty shelf or empty boxes, so you have to solve it in this way, right? So this will be the answer for puzzle number 3. So here is the fourth set on box arrangement. So 8 boxes P to W are kept one above the other on a single stack, but not necessarily in the same order. So the lowermost shelf is number 1 and the topmost shelf is number 8. It does not have any vacant shelf. Totally there are 8 shelf, and each shelf contain 1 boxes. So the lowermost has been number 1, right? So 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Totally there are 8 boxes. Okay, so first point, only one box is kept between P and W. So between P and W there is a gap of only one boxes. So what I can do is P and W, just listen here, they didn't say that whether W should be at the top or P should be at the top. They just said that the word is between P and W there is a gap of one box. So what I can do is either P can be at the top, first diagram, or else W, right? So P. So there are two possible diagrams. In both the possible diagram, you can able to see between P and W there is a gap of one box. So what about the next point is box S is kept immediately above box W. So immediately above box W is box S. So definitely this is the place for S, and similarly this is the place for S. So box R is kept 2 box above V. Okay. So box R is kept 2 box above V will be, so okay, we are getting many possibles, right? Okay, so what about the next point is only 2 box are kept between W and B. So only 2 box are kept between W and B. So just listen here friends, there are gap of 2 boxes between W and V, right? So already we fixed W here and here also W. So W and V there is a gap of 2 boxes. So, okay, so W and V there is a gap of 2 box, and above V second place is R. Okay, what about the next point? Box R and W are not kept adjacent to each other. So R and W is not adjacent to each other. Okay, so I should not fix R here. So this is the place is not for R. So box U is kept immediately above box Q. Box U is somewhere below box S. Okay, I think all are like it's completely different sort of arrangement, because we have to fix and see, no other way. So what I can do here is first we can fix in this possible diagram. So between V and W there should be gap of 2, right? So here there is a gap of 2, I can fix V here in this possible diagram, right? So if I fix like this, and V, two places should be R, so 1 and 2, and this should be R, right? And they have given box R and W is not adjacent to each other. So here I have fixed R, so they have said that W and R should not be adjacent. So definitely this diagram is actually wrong, we can't able to fix like this, right? When you fix V here, that is also not possible, because W and V they should get gap of 2. So 1 and 2, right? So we can fix V, and V and R there should be gap of 1. So V and R gap of 1, it ruled out of the arrangement. Why? Because totally we have only 8 shelf. So I think this possible diagram is completely wrong. So now let me move on to this case 1. So between W and V there should be gap of 2, 1, and this will be V, and V R one place, so 1 and 2, this will be R. 1 2 3 4 5 6. So what about the remaining point? And we know that R and W should not be adjacent. Yes, R and W is not adjacent, and box U is immediately above box Q. So box Q immediately above is box U, right? We have only 2 places remaining, so definitely this should be Q and this should be U. So still one more letter is remaining. Box U is kept somewhere below box S. So box U is kept somewhere below box S, that is also correct. So P, Q, R, S, T is remaining, this should be T. That's it. So 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. So friends, that's it. This will be the answer for arrangement number 4. I think it's interesting arrangement. Why? Because they didn't give you a direct clue. A direct clue was not given. So we have done 2 possible diagrams. So no other way. You have to fix and see, because and they have given one important point that R and W is not adjacent to each other. If R and W is not adjacent to each other, so this case number 2 is completely wrong. You don't have any other choice to draw, right? Even if you draw all the cases, it's ruled out of the arrangement, because we have only 8 shelf. If you draw R here, then it will be 9 10 shelves is going on. So definitely this might be wrong. So only this will be correct, right? So W and R is not adjacent, as well as box U is kept somewhere below box S, somewhere below, right? It can be either immediately below or somewhere below, so whatever be. So this, I think this will be the answer for set number 4 arrangement. So here is the last set of this box arrangement puzzle. So 9 boxes are kept one above the other on a single stack. So the lowermost shelf is number 1 and the topmost will be number 9. So totally there are 9 boxes, right? So 9 8 6 5 4 3. Always write this, right? Sometimes why I am writing this, because sometimes you may see the topmost floor will be number 1 and bottom will be 9. In some question they have given like that. In some question the bottom will be 1 and the topmost will be 9. So in those cases, without writing a number, if you try to solve it at some scenario, they will say like box L is at the 5th position. So when you write the numbers wrongly, the position also changes. So make sure that every time in the passage, if they have given the lowermost box is number 1, write that first, write the number first, and then start solving the question. In some question where you won't make any mistakes if you write these numbers, right? So first point, only 4 boxes are kept between T and N, which is kept below T. So the box N is below T, right? So and between T and N there should be gap of 4 boxes. So what I can do is I can fix T here, right? 1 2 3 4 boxes, and this will be N. So between T and N there is a gap of 4 boxes. So box L is kept 2 box above box T. So box L 2 box above T. So 1 and 2. So this will be box L. Okay. So next point is only 1 box is kept between N and O. So we already fixed N here. So now between N and O there is a gap of 1 box, right? Okay. So this must be definitely O. Only then we can say between N and O there is a gap of 1 box. So box P is kept immediately above M. So box P is kept immediately above M. So totally how many positions are there? 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. So I can't able to write M and P here, that is not possible, right? So only chance that I should fix M here and I should fix P here, no other way, right? Because if we draw P here, why? Because if I fix M and P, then it is like 10 places are getting, right? So 1 2 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So it is not possible. So only thing I should fix here, no other way. So the number of boxes kept between M and T is same as the number of boxes between Q and S. What they are saying is between M and T we have only one box. So between Q and S also we should have only one box. So either I should fix Q and S here, right? So Q and S here, one option, or else Q and S, another option. We have two possible diagram. Either I can fix Q and S here or else Q and S here. So still one more point is remaining. So box Q is neither kept adjacent to T nor N. See, box Q is neither kept adjacent. So box Q should not be kept near T or N. So definitely these two places I can't able to keep Q, right? So only chance that I should keep Q here and this should be S. Only then we can say between T and M, Q and S there is a equal number of gap, and still one more letter is remaining. So L, M, okay, so N, O, P, Q. So O, P, Q, R, S. R is remaining, this should be R. So that's it. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. So Q, L, S, T, P, M, O, R, N. So this will be the answer for this arrangement, right? So interesting arrangement. So again, so finally this will be the final video of box arrangement. So totally I have posted 10 videos, right? So 9 videos will be easy to medium level, and this 10th video I have solved some of the memory based question of various competitive exams. So after watching this video, again practice is must. Do not forget to practice the test. So only after practicing you may know how fast you can able to solve the question or where you are making a mistakes. So make sure to practice the box arrangement what I have given on the test series. On August 5 it will get live. So on August 5 and then for 1 year you can able to write the test. So on any date. So do not forget to write the test on August 5 on box arrangement after a preparation, right? So thank you so much for watching this video. So in the next video I will be posting similarly like phasing inside and outside. Some questions I will be solving and then I will give you a practice. So similarly if I like keep on giving you these kinds of practice, then definitely the seating arrangement topic will be very simple and easy. So friends, thank you so much for watching this video, and if you really like it, share the video to your friends, those are preparing for the competitive exams. So friends, thank you so much for watching it. Bye.